We're live? Are we live? All right, man. Hey, everybody. How you doing out there? What is this, like our third, fourth night this week streaming here on FeatherFall TableTop? Something's going crazy. Losing our minds, probably. But hey, thank you for joining us today. We have something special. Well, special is a relative term. It's something fun, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna play Terminator.
A term as well.
We're just gonna play some Terminator RPG tonight. That's our goal, and that's what we're gonna do tonight. So we'll see where it goes and how we handle it. But let's get through some housekeeping stuff, and then we'll get into the game a little bit. Some introductions from characters, and then we'll get right into it. All right. So this is
that Law and Order.
Yeah, I can't do that one. I don't know it. Anyway, this is FeatherFall Tabletop. We have a few sponsors. One of those is going to be Found Familiar Coffee. You can check them out down below. Link down below. Save yourself 10% at checkout using code FeatherFall. We also have Skull Splitter Dice. Link down below. Going to be in the chat here in just a second. There we go. Code FeatherFall at checkout. Save yourself 10% on some dice. There you go. That's two of our sponsors. Typically, we're sponsored by Roll20, but this is not a Roll20 module. So check out our Descent to Avernus, our Icewind Dale, Candlekeep Mysteries. Those are streaming all nights throughout the week. And they have put us in the Spotlight program for that. So check out Roll20.net. This is how we roll. All right, here we are. Terminator RPG just finished its Kickstarter. This is the free to download starter set.
It's pay what you want.
It's pay what you want. We don't know what that means.
A couple quick glances. Pay less than $1.
Pay what you want. So we are playing the introductory adventure called Two Steps Back, a one-shot scenario. So before we begin, if everybody's comfortable, we'll introduce yourself, where they can find you on the internet, and a brief snippet about your character. Don't have to go into too much detail. So we'll start with Bob.
You're such a dick. So I'm Bob. I do things here at FeatherFall. I'm co-founder. One thing I did want to say, we did, as you can see in some of the panels below, we did open up donations to kind of bypass the Bezos fortune that he's making off of just all the Twitch subs. So normally we would do like roll on random tables. That's not going to happen for this game, but if you still want to donate, again, half of that goes to all of the half of that goes to the charity listed below. So that is a thing if you're interested. If not, that's cool too. But I'm Bob. You can find me at bob.com, I think, is my official website. And I'll be playing Davis tonight, which is the stereotypical hacker nerd. I'm not like the cool edgy hackers like in Hackers. I'm more like Sandra Bullock in The Net, which we're playing Mozart's Ghost in the background. So that's me. Nailed it.
All right. Is that it, Davis? All right, let's move. We'll move over to Lord of Chance.
I wasn't muted. I'm Minguez, tough and bettered. One of the first people brought into the resistance by Miroslav. And that's about all I remember. Let's go with that. I like explosions.
Yeah. Demolitions expert.
Yes.
All right. Jason, Fleshsmith. Move over to you.
So I'm playing Harper, the one-eyed, blue-haired giant, who is the special weapons expert. And that's almost the entire blurb that they gave us in the book.
That's all we need. All right. Perfect. We'll wrap it up with Devin.
So I am Dr. Bassett. You refer to me as Doctor. Went to med school for this shit. I earned that. I am a chain-smoking doctor. And at some point during the game, I'm going to say, damn it, I'm a doctor. What do you want me to do?
I love it. All right, there is our cast of characters. I am Chris Two Socks. I am the director. as it's called in this system. And let's just get underway. Any other housekeeping stuff? I do want to say thank you, everybody that showed up last night and kind of blew our donations out of the water. It was kind of cool to see. Much appreciated. But yeah, there we go. That's my word. So here we go. Let's get started. Act 1, Welcome to Hell. The explosion shakes you back to something like alertness. You can taste metal in your mouth, blood from where you bit your own tongue. You hunker down in the crater, ash between your fingers that you know is the pulverized bones of the dead, fumbling for your weapons. Shells detonate nearby, showering you with filth and the pulped remnants of someone you were probably friends with. You could feel the wetness of ruined flesh slapping against your face. Nearby, there's the rumble of one of the machines, hideous tanks, and beyond that, the remorseless tread of the Terminators. They are coming. You are in a foxhole trench as all this is going on. Darkness around you, tanks crushing skulls as it's moving through. You see just swarms of Terminators. Like if you look out past these tanks and out into the distance, you just see swarms of marching Terminators. They are not all headed in your direction, though. There is a smaller troop of 3 or 4 that are moving directly to your direction, as eventually they will hit your trench and begin to mess you up. What would you like to do as this is happening? We're kind of like in medias res, right? We're starting right in the middle here, right in the action.
So we're in the middle of a foxhole, you said?
Yeah, like a dugout trench, kind of up and over, and you can see, like, if you're standing up straight, your heads are, like, your eye line is above, and you can see just the sea of Terminators kind of marching that way, but there is a small contingent of them that is moving towards you in your direction and into your trench.
Is everybody okay?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Look, we got 3 of them coming in for us. I mean, should we run?
It's just 3.
Oh,
Just 3.
Just 3, he says.
When was the last time you took down 3? Harper?
There's 4 of us.
Lost a lot of good men to less.
I thought we were in this kill the machine.
I'm trying not to die, Harper.
Well, we want to end this. We want to kill him, but ain't going to end this by being stupid.
Killing 3 Terminators isn't going to end this war.
As this conversation is happening, they have now kind of seen the bouncing of heads back and forth in this trench, and their plasma rifles are shooting past you, kind of hitting the backside of this trench, sending dirt and debris kind of splashing into your face as this is happening. Getting closer. You could tell they're probably what would be like 4 or 5 rounds away.
And just looking around, what's to our left, what's to our right?
Yeah.
If we're trying to not have a combat, are we running?
Yeah. So you, as you're looking around, and where that big army is marching, there's not much. It just seems like they're moving in this wave, doing a sweeping pattern over there. But further down to your right, down the trench, up and out, you see the remnants of some old buildings, and you do see a door on this derelict building that has the symbol marking it is a safe house for the remaining humans, the resistance. It is a kind of a jog away, but you can make out just that symbol on that door.
We just gotta acknowledge the anonymous cheerer one time for all of your 5 bits. Thank you so much.
Thank you, anonymous cheer.
Well, I want to take like one burst round and then run for it.
Okay.
So, and then I think the smart action is going to be that. Jesus Christ, anonymous cheer, 5 bits. Come on. Thank you so much.
I think you can like just donate one time with 100.
What's the fun in that?
I'm not.
Yeah,
I mean, but
exactly.
thank you.
I mean, they add up for real.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me an attack roll. This will be our first roll of the night, and this system uses nothing but D10s. The way it works is you're going to roll a success die, and then the appropriate amount of skill die plus 1.
Okay, so I will say first off, it is irritating that the damage is on a different sheet. So
Yeah,
Devin, I'm going to
yeah.
ask you if you could help me out on that, because you were better than the rest of us and wrote it down.
Do you have an assault rifle?
I have an assault rifle, and
Okay,
my
that's-
rifle skill is rank 1, bonus 2.
Okay, so that's a 1d10 plus 3 on the damage. So it's rank 1, a bonus 2. So you're going to roll 3 dice,
Okay.
and you're going to add 2 to your rolls. And are you just going like a one shot, or are you going rate of fire 3?
I'm going to do rate of fire 3. Just fucking why not?
Okay, so you minus 1. No, you minus 2 to your success die. So what it? So it's already crunchy.
Yeah.
So
okay, so roll the 3
You-
dice. I got 3 dice. I'm rolling it.
yeah, roll the 3 dice. Let's see what your success is.
Okay.
I rolled fucking grape
I
nuts.
rolled a 4,
Okay,
a 1,
plus your
and a 4. So those are the rolls. 4, 1,
okay.
and 4.
What's your success die?
What the fuck? What is that?
Remember,
It's
that's
your
the one that
off-colored
you.
one.
That's your off-colored one. The one you is.
Okay, I don't have the same. Okay, it's this metal one. I rolled a 1.
Okay, perfect. You rolled a 1 plus your modifier.
2.
No, you should have like I thought it was a 6.
Your bonus.
Your bonus.
Yeah, my bonus is a 2.
Okay.
I'm rank 1, bonus 2.
Ow. All right.
I am
so
not
that's
good with
This is
guns.
strong
3
suit.
total, and you're gonna minus 2 because you're going rate of fire 3.
Okay.
So you have recoil. Because you are going a rate of fire higher than 1, you can re-roll that success die. So
Okay.
go ahead and re-roll that success.
All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, that's a 3 plus 2, so 5.
5 minus 2 for the recoil.
3.
3.
Hey, kids, Anonymous Cheer gifted a couple hundred bits. Cranky did 500 bits.
Holy moly!
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hey kids, let's play math. Yeah, that's what we're doing so far. So you kind of pop up a little bit, and you have your assault rifle, and you weren't trying to do cover fire, but you end up doing some rounds above and around this group of Terminators that is coming closer to you. They see you. They fire some rounds in your direction, but you have drawn attention to you. That now might be a good time for the others to run out if that's what they would like to do.
God damn it! I'm gonna light up my first cigarette of the day. Take a big puff off it, 2 puffs off of it, and then I'm gonna take off running, hacking and coughing and wheezing as I go.
And I
All
just
right.
started running.
Okay, so we got the doctor running. What's everyone else doing?
Are there any vehicles on the way to the safe house?
Yes, all burnt out. Some are kind of crushed and smashed with those tanks coming through, but nothing drivable in that stretch to the safe house.
I'll swear under my breath and take after the doctor.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to damn Davis as he has run off and fired ineffectually, and I'm going to fire a round or a volley off and then take off running
Okay.
after them as well.
And
Okay.
I just started running.
So go ahead and give me an attack.
So my rifle skill is 3, so I'm rolling a total of 5 dice, one of which is the wrong color.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm adding my bonus, which is 7. So I've got a 14 on my success dice. And I've got a 12, a 10, a 15, and another 10 on my other dice.
14 on your success dice is enough.
Okay.
And then how many skill successes do you have?
Is it 14 that I need?
Yeah.
The exact number. So if I need 14, then I have 1 additional success.
Okay. So
question: what happens if you fail your success, but your additional dice succeed?
nothing. They're just kind of null and void at that point. It all starts with your success die. If that
So it's like your
hits,
hit. It's like your hit roll.
Yeah.
Success
And
is your
then
hit roll.
you get bonuses for the more successes you have, the more skill dice that succeed after that. But you
But
can
I-
succeed on all your skill die, but fail your success die,
And it doesn't matter.
and then it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I am going to re-roll all 3 of my skill dice that didn't pass.
Oh,
as I
because
can with
yeah,
rate of fire of 10.
yeah.
See if I can get any more. And there's 2 more successes.
'Kay.
So
So you're gonna get, is that 3 total?
it's 4
Success.
total.
Four
successes.
total. You're gonna get a +4 to your damage
Okay.
as you hit. So you're gonna roll damage
And my damage
for your weapon +4.
2d10 minus 4. So just 2d10 with a
Straight up.
minimum of 8. And that is 14.
Okay. So as Davis comes up and he's firing into the sky, you come up behind him and you laser focus in on this one Terminator that is crunching towards you and just pelt him. Kind of catches him off guard, but they're still obviously Terminator style, still marching towards you, increasing their rate of fire at you. But now is a good time to run if you would like.
Yeah, definitely going to
Okay.
take off.
All right. Davis, are you following?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I would say I shot. I was running, and that's why I was so shitty. As I'm shooting, like,
Yeah, so you're running through this trench. At a certain point, there's a little ramp, little stair steps that have built into the side of the trench that get up onto the main level.
are there
And
any other
you-
like Marine people with us?
Not in your platoon. There are like kind of stretched further down the other way of the trench that are sitting there firing, kind of holding off. They see you connect with one, and so they start firing on that one, just kind of concentrating the fire. That first Terminator that was hit, actually at this point is now like crumbling down and falling onto the ground with 2 more behind it, still moving. But they're more just invested in this, in holding the point.
Not this guy.
I'm sure we probably lost members of our squad in the explosion at the beginning of the game too. It said we had like flesh and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
all
So
over our
yeah,
face.
yeah,
Blood
as that
flesh.
tank was rolling through, kind of volleying in some of those rockets, you have lost some people, a lot of people around you. So maybe there was a void of people connecting to the rest down the trench that you're now open. So you're moving through this trench. You take the little path. You're now up, kind of dodging in between debris, broken down buildings, cars that have been burnt out and destroyed. And you make it to this door. And once you get to this door, you can make out that symbol marking it as a safe house. But you also see there's a comm link on the door, and you also see cameras that are focusing in on you. And you do see 2 remote-controlled sentry guns that kind of focus in on you as you approach this door.
I'm gonna point back behind me, be like, "They're coming!" at the camera.
Who's coming?
The robots. Who else is coming? I'm gonna
Yeah.
take another deep drag off my cigarette.
Comm link chimes in again. Let me see all your eyes. See the eyes of everyone. To the camera. And that camera's like moving and
throw my butt on the ground and exhale and look up. Pull that like exaggerated, open my eyes as wide as I can for them.
I'm like super serious when they ask because I understand like, this is good protocol and I understand why they're doing it.
some locks in the door start to door opens up. You see inside, you see what is essentially like a kill box sort of entry area. Another set of automated guns that are following you as you come in. You do see a couple people behind a shooting wall that have their weapons drawn on you. There's one person standing at the end of this entry point with a dog next to him. Come on in, close the door quick.
I'm gonna try and pet the dog.
As you bring your hand forward, some of that metallic, bone dusty residue from outside kind of catches the dog's snout, catches him off guard a little bit. But as he kind of nudges that away with its nose, it begins to lick your hand a little bit. And you can see the the one man in this room, and even at this point, those automated guns focus back on the door that you came in, and they all start to lower their guns. You pass the dog test as it's licking your hands and kind of proving you are 100% organic.
It's not a
You just
tumor.
it's going down out there, right? You just need a place to rest or what?
Oh, we lost the trench. That's not how I talk, but
We lost the trench.
we lost the trench.
Damn. Yeah, come in, get in. Get yourself something to eat, get yourself a bed. And he opens up that door next to you, and kind of opening it up into this, it kind of goes down a few steps, and what is turning into like this underground tunnel system, different little burn barrels throughout, dogs, children, small families, just kind of surviving in here. I mean, you've all seen the scene, I'm thinking, Terminator, obviously, but, Demolition Man when they go down underground.
Can we get Rat on a Stick?
Yeah, Rat on a Stick for sure.
This Demolition Man.
I've never seen that movie. Just people trying to live and survive. As you walk a few kind of corridors in, you do see an empty kind of room that has a few empty bunks, if you'd like.
Is there any wastewater or rain runoff, rain catcher, anything like any water source?
Yeah, you can see one pipe coming in through that is just the small trickle into a larger barrel that does have a kind of a makeshift spigot in it that you can turn open and fill your hand, fill a cup if you need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Go ahead. Sorry. No,
I was gonna say I'm just gonna go over and get some of the water and splash it and run it through my hair and on the back of my neck, and then I'm gonna hawk up a big loogie, like smoker's loogie, spit it on the ground.
Yeah, you're able to, and you can see there is a line, not a long line at this point, but like one person waiting. They have their small cup ready. But go ahead, Lord. What did you want to do?
I wanted to check the battery pack on my pistol and notice that it's below capacity and see if there's anywhere I can charge up.
Not from what you've seen so far. This distance into this underground tunnel system, nothing. But you imagine there's some sort of commissary or a weapons storage somewhere in here.
This gun's got to get power from somewhere.
What's everyone else doing? Davis and sorry, I don't know all your characters' names. That's shame on me.
We're red shirts. That's all we are.
Minguez, Davis, Minguez, Bassett, and Flesh. Who are you again? Harper.
Dr. Bassett. Dr. Bassett.
I've earned that title. What are you two doing, Davis and Harper?
I'm gonna be find a table somewhere and be like, my gun jammed out there. I don't know what the heck happened.
Yeah, so you're kind of in this hollowed out area. There's a little table, no chairs around it, but it is a low table, so you kind of sit on the ground. There's a couple bed rolls that fill out the rest of this area.
I was going to look for somewhere to charge my power packs too, but if there's nothing immediately obvious, I'm just going to have a seat in the chair and stare at Davis, just daggers. I don't. You know what? Never mind. It's fine. Your gun jammed. It's okay. Happens to all of us.
Harper, I can't help but notice you're staring at me. Maybe I did something wrong.
I mean, we were talking about shooting them, and you were like, "No, we're gonna run away."
Well, last
And
time
then
I
you
checked,
shot at
you weren't the leader. Harper?
I mean, no, I'm not the leader, but you're the one that just started shooting and drew all of their attention towards us for, the leader told us what to do.
Well, I mean, Harper, you got to think about it logically, okay? The odds of us winning that fight were not good, and if we didn't run, we wouldn't be here today to fight. So, running...
I'm with you on that one. There was no need to fire your gun and draw their attention before you started running, though.
I told you, it jammed.
Doctor,
Jam with your finger on the trigger.
As this conversation's going, before you see anything, you can smell it. You smell the burning of a proper cigar that maybe hasn't been in your hands in a long time. It's kind of an elevated smoke, if you will, kind of coming around the corner, billowing in a little bit, and seconds later, you see this tall, coarse-looking man taking a large drag off a gigantic cigar. Glad you all made it.
See, Harper?
And he holds out. He's got like his hand is full of cigars. Resistance Sergeant Jed Kowalski, glad to meet you. I'm the poor bastard responsible for this damn thing, this underground hovel. Cigars?
No, I don't smoke, thank you.
Please. I'll take his.
What do you mean you don't smoke?
Well, I mean, just purely calculating the expectancy of life.
I'm going to stop you right there. 2 for you. And he'll pull out 2, and he'll hold the other 2 out for the others.
Yeah, I'll take
grab it.
Good. What's it like out there? What's going down? Heard we may have lost the trench. Shit may be hitting the fan here real quick.
It's a goddamn shit show. And I'll light up the cigar.
Always is.
I'll bite the tip off of it and spit it.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm sure there was... I couldn't count them all. I think it was like 10 just marching towards the trench.
All right. We probably got to get moving quick then. I assume you're all down and ready for this next part of the adventure here.
What's
I mean,
the plan?
you came here for a reason. Yeah, what's the plan? Follow me. Let's go. And he turns around and starts moving deeper into the tunnels.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to be that guy, but I would like to know what the plan is before we...
Shut it, Kowalski. Let's move.
Yeah, we'll go over that in another location. Follow me.
Wouldn't it make more sense to go over that now, prior? I mean, as we're walking?
I take my cigar and stick it in his mouth.
Excuse me.
Takes you down.
Excuse me.
Takes you down further into this the catacombs here. You see remnants of some Terminator spare parts, broken pieces, just kind of scattered through. The deeper you go, the more kind of important stuff you are starting to see. The more importance is being laid on some of these rooms in there. And he brings you into what is a locked room. He pulls out a key, opens it up, and it is kind of like a planning room, battle room. Come in, have a seat. Let's go. This cigar's not going to last long. I got to get more.
I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to take out my little pocket notepad.
Yeah. All right, now you're earning some points. You're going to need to take these notes.
I'll sit down and actually break my cigar in half and put half of it all the way into my mouth like it's chaw, for lack of...
All right.
So
what do
You know that's how you get mouth cancer, right? Then I'm gonna hawk a loogie and spit it out.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter. We're all on that short trip.
You think the mouth cancer is gonna kill me?
What's in the room that we got led to?
Yeah, as you're looking around in here, you see some schematics. I just wanted to say schematics once today, and I got it. You see some schematics laid out on the table. You see some other pinned maps and like breakdown of the Terminator exoskeleton. But the one on the table in front of you immediately points to, see that? We got to get through them damn walls right there. We're close, but these are the last walls to get in.
Assuming he's pointing to something on a map.
Yeah,
Right.
you see what is what would be the outer wall of a compound. Right there, 8 feet thick. We're gonna need a metric fuck ton of explosives to bear through there. You look like the one to do it. And he taps you on the back.
I like
Me.
to go boom.
I knew it. So we get through there. We get into that building. We can take it to these machines.
What's the
That's what I-
strategy you got planned?
Yeah, what are we expecting to find on the other side of this 8-foot thick wall?
That's a good question, and I got it. On the other side of this wall, you're gonna find that time displacement device, and you're gonna, one of you, going back in time, stop these motherfuckers from doing any more damage.
So I would like to try a time science roll of some sort. So I have a rank 1 and a bonus of 5, and try and talk like I know what I'm talking about.
All right.
So it's 3 dice,
Okay.
success dice,
Okay.
an 8 plus 5.
Okay. Your success dice passes.
And
It
then
was going to be kind of the DC was 7 here. It's kind of a moderate task.
and then a
What are you?
6 plus 1 plus 5,
So that passes.
and then a 1 plus 5.
That one does not. So your main success, and then you have 1 extra. So what are you asking?
I would like to just like, I don't want to say it like that, but I'd like to, like, Davis is horny for, time science, and he's excited, I would like to just
Important.
wax intellectually with this guy about it.
I don't get the sense that this guy's an intellectual.
Yeah. Hey, what I know is John Connor has got us this far. And what is inside of that building, inside of this compound, is going to even this score. It is going to turn the tides into our favor.
But I think if we can go back, we could stop Skynet, and that's the whole point. It's just amazing.
That is
how
exactly
it
what we're
works.
doing. That is
And-
exactly what we're doing.
Sir, I think I could do that.
Good.
I can run this device. I know what I'm doing.
So we got the explosive guy. You're in. This guy, who doesn't smoke, is in. These other two.
Healthy, I guess.
These other 2 aren't afraid to die. I know they're in.
Well,
But that time displace-
he's not. That's me. Harper's
Yeah,
not very
yeah,
good.
If there's a chance that we can end this and drive this home to those nuts and bolts, we got to take it.
That is the idea. Again, John Connor, we all know him.
Pull up
Let
your
us to
socks,
this
grab
point.
your
All the rocks.
yeah.
But it's our job to get this thing done from this point. Now you are the 4 of the brightest. You made it out of that trench and didn't get your head blown off. I mean, you saw outside of the people guarding the door, I don't have much left. So now it's your turn. You're up to the plate.
Sir, we can do this.
We'll get it done.
Good. So, take a second. Look at these schematics. Find a way, the weak point, into that compound. Get your ass in there. Get to that time displacement chamber. Send one of you back. I don't care which one. Probably not that one. He points to Davis.
No, he doesn't.
Probably not that one. Somebody
Else better,
a little more
stronger.
grit. Davis, you're going to be the one to get them there. So don't act like you're not needed. But you are. He pauses for
excited,
this.
sir.
Pauses for this moment. Just takes this long, dramatic drag off of his cigar. All right. You move at dawn, dusk. Probably done rather quick.
I wanna
What time is it?
It's nighttime right now. It's getting 8-9 o'clock p.m. I guess we would. Is time the same in the future?
Sure, yeah. According to my time science roll, it is.
It's a flat
Have they blacked out the sun yet?
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, you haven't seen the sun.
I would like to look at all the maps and schematics and
Okay.
roll for tactics and see
Yeah.
if I can come up with a
right.
plan when.
Okay. Let me do a little Control F and look up some stuff here. Success.
I mean, if it's all the same to you all, I think we should leave tonight.
It is all the same. All right, this is going to be a complex, just because one, the schematics aren't perfect, and two, there's some variability there. So we're going to go complex. The target number is 10. Target number is 10.
Balls. All right, so this is my ranks 2, so that's 1 success dice and 1 skill dice, right?
You're going to roll. Your rank is 2, so you're going to roll 1 success.
Yeah.
And then 2 skill plus a bonus. So you're going to roll
2
4
skill.
total. 4 total
All right.
D10. Set 1 aside as your success die.
Yep. All right. Let's see what I got. Big money, no whammies. 6 success with I had my bonus to that.
Yep.
So 6 plus 6, 12.
Okay. So you succeed. Now, how many on top of that did you have?
1 plus 6, 7. 1 plus 6, 14. 8 plus 6.
So 1 extra success.
Yeah.
All right, you take a moment, kind of perusing the whole perimeter of what is given you on the map. You see, pairing that with what could potentially be a weak point into the building. You think you feel pretty good about the choice. There's 2 options there, and there's like one kind of at the southern, southeastern corner, and then one around the other side. And it looks like you'd be coming like towards the compound, like right in the middle of those. So you could go left or right, and you feel like you could pick. Either one would be advantageous.
So you said it's the south?
Yeah, there's so if it's a square this way, there's one down in this corner and then one in the top corner. Kind of the
Where would
northwest
that
or the
be in
southeast.
correlation to like the sun rising or setting?
Rises in the east,
Sets in
sets in the west. So it'd be kind of down. So southeast versus northwest. So the
Okay.
sun would
Never eat soggy Wheaties. Remember that.
never ever do it.
I'm thinking if we go into the southeast side of attack and we go in there at night, we could attack at dusk.
At this point, Kowalski has turned his back. He's looking at some other schematics on the wall, letting you guys do your thing.
That sounds fine to me. You're the demo expert.
Sure. Gives us some time to charge our juice, provided there's somewhere around here to plug in.
Yeah, of course.
Sir, sorry. Is there
Kowalski.
Is there any Kowalski? Is there any extra ammo we could have going into this? I imagine the odds of a firefight breaking out are going to be pretty high, and I'm down to these last 2 clips.
Yeah.
We are the last hope, sir.
John Connor gave us some clearance for some rounds.
I feel
for
like
this
you
very
name
mission.
drop quite a bit.
It's the only one I know. It's the only person I have.
He's my friend.
Yeah. Yep. So you're going to go deeper into the tunnels. You'll find it. There's nowhere else to go.
As deep as we can.
Tell him Kowalski cleared it and get you whatever you need.
Thank you, sir.
So we can kind of fast track through this. You have some time to charge up any power packs you have. I would say at least 5 clips a piece for your whatever you need. Some of you have like plasma packs. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are those the same clips?
They're battery packs that charge.
Okay.
Packs, dog.
Have you not played Fallout?
Yeah, dude, come on. But well, you have 60 in a clip, is what it says.
60
So
yeah.
I imagine they're
yeah.
a clip that you plug in and you
Yeah.
can recharge them. They got a little USB port on the bottom of the clip.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
recharges the bullet.
Yeah, we'll say whatever your weapon takes, you're all able to get 5 of those clips.
The magazine, not a clip.
They charge
That's
on
cool.
micro USB though because they were made in China.
Well, technically, Lord of Chance says clip in my character sheet. So
I'm just reading. I'm not a gun guy, so I'm gonna give what they give me. All right. So yeah, you rest up. You get a little food in your belly, some rat kebabs, some battery packs. You're ready to go under the stealth of night, and you head to the compound. You get to the wall, and they didn't give me any stats for you to blow up this wall, so we're just gonna say it happens. It kind of defeats your character a little bit, but we're gonna do it. You set up, your plan works. You go to that southeastern corner, set up your explosives, blowing a hole into that wall, getting yourself into the compound. At this point, it is cold outside. You can see your breath in the mist in front of your faces. You see machines here working and assembling and building. You don't see any Terminators around at this point.
Whew.
Any drones?
There are some off in the distance, but none above this compound directly. You see a door entering this compound. Is that where you're headed?
And if it's the only door, I think so.
Yeah, it is the only door.
Are there any computer ports on the outside that maybe we could try hacking into before we go in? I'll say that to Davis. See anything?
Yeah. Give me a detect skill roll.
I got a 2 + 7 on that, so that's 4 dice, right?
Yep.
Oh, for detect?
Well, I have a rank 2.
Yeah, so 4 total.
Okay. So I rolled a 10 on my success dice plus 7.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
And then
Wow.
a 10, a 6 plus 7, 13, and then a 3 + 7.
Yep.
Be 10.
Yeah, you see an access port. It's kind of around the corner from the door itself, but you do see a little flip up terminal.
Yeah, there's actually one right there that we can try real quick. We got to be careful because if we get caught, we kind of blow this whole
Let's
plan
talking.
with the
Move
stuff.
on it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do
Are you the hacker?
Okay, we don't need the explanations. Do the hacking already. Quit telling us about it.
Nut up, Davis.
You want to?
Do I want to?
Do you want to hack? You want to hack?
I don't know. Do we want to hack this right away?
You want to disco?
It would be really nice to have an idea of what we're walking into before we do.
Fuck. Okay. Fuck
Take
it.
over the security systems?
Let's
Hack
do
it now.
At least get some kind of map or something.
Fuck it. Let's do it, guys.
Your
Alright.
computer shit. Get us a map.
So you need to make
This
a
is
vulnerability scan. So
fucking
give
hard.
me a computer skill roll.
Okay, that's a 2 + 6.
I just
Alright.
wanted to see the hacking mechanic. That's
All right, guys. Hold on. Okay.
In hand. enhance.
We're gonna try and I take out my little computer off my backpack and plug it in R2D2 style.
Yeah.
Do the hacker's background music.
All right, so that's a 2 + 6 for my success.
Yep.
And then did that pass?
2 + 6 was your success dice. Sorry.
Yeah.
What is?
No.
Well, I need to know all your other ones for the hacking.
Okay, so a 2 + 6, a 9 + 6, a 4 + 6, and a 3 + 6. So 9, 10, 15, and my success was an 8.
Your success was a failure, but you had it was just a normal failure because you succeeded on all the rest. So you gain access to a randomly determined port.
So from my understanding, do I get to see the map?
Yeah, we're kind of off script a little bit, so it's I don't have a map. I'm gonna wingding it a little bit.
Well, okay.
So you're in.
Ooh, I can feel it.
You see through your screen, your heads-up display. You see 2 nodes, and then a 3rd node off to the side. There's 1 node. So 2 nodes up, but in that first node there is a node connecting that is the NetSec response.
Okay.
And it has been triggered because of your failure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and move forward.
Okay.
I guess because NetSec goes.
It'll go after you.
Okay. So,
After you're in.
So I'm gonna go again, right, to move to the next node.
Yes.
Ooh, that's better. Success is a 7, so 13. Ooh, 13, 13, 14, into 14. So.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. So you're able to hack all the way in past the NetSec and get to the final node.
So do I know
the subroutine is what it's called?
Do I know that NetSec is going?
Yeah, the way that you had to hack in here and knowing that you were put in a random location, something wasn't quite right.
So how would it? I think it would behoove me to.
Oh well, you had 4, and it took you 1, 2, 3 to get there. You can put a.
Yeah, I think I put a
spam.
Well, the hard part is I don't know. Like my brain isn't understanding the layout of the nodes, whether to put spam or the Trojan horse. So Trojan horse makes it so I can. So if you think of it, it's like a weird game as you move through it, and the NetSec will burn your. It's almost like Snake.
Yes.
You can't go back through it. So if I put a Trojan horse, I can go back through it. But if I don't understand the layout, it's hard for me to pick.
So you came in 1 node up,
Okay.
2nd node up, 1 node over. That's where the subroutine is.
Okay.
So you could make it there. Where you came in, 1 node up, 1 node over. That's where the NetSec is. So it's pretty close to where your entry point is. That makes sense?
Yeah. I'm gonna do spam or whatever the other one is, and I guess so. I'm only gonna move 2 and do spam.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll again.
Okay.
So that just prevents it from moving. The NetSec.
Yeah, I imagine you're gonna spam where that NetSec would come in on that 2nd node in.
Yeah. So okay. So a 10, a 9, 13, and a 15. So 10 being my success dice.
All of them are successes.
Whew. Yeah, baby. All right. So I'm gonna get to the subroutine. What are we looking for again?
So you're in the subroutine. Let me
So like spamming in like this hacker sense would be almost like a DDoS attack. Is that what you're like, right? Am I wrong, or is this am I just making bullshit up?
Kind of. I mean, it just spams it, so it's almost like I would say a DDoS attack and kind of shuts it down until it can regain its composure.
All right, what are you trying to get out of this hack?
I think a map.
Okay.
And then
That would be nice.
And then can I see if there's any like turrets or anything that we can either take over or just shut down?
Okay.
I don't know if I can do both of those things.
You're not seeing any I don't know techno babble. So you're not seeing anything leading you towards any sort of security measures, any sort of security takeover, but you are getting a map.
Okay, so I'm going to download the map, and then I'm going to do a secure logout.
So give me one more computer skill roll to exploit this subroutine.
Oh, baby, that's a 10, 16, 15, 16, and a 10.
Yeah.
Woo.
So you're currently downloading the map quickly onto your computer, and you are seeing just a couple as it's you're decoding it as it's downloading. You are seeing you found there's a vat chamber just on the inside of this door. Connected to that is a like a loading corridor, and then right next to that is the displacement chamber. So you are really close. You are 2-3 rooms away from that displacement chamber. This vat room, a corridor, and then the displacement chamber. Okay. If you go in the door that you're at.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and log out, secure logout, not emergency logout, because there's a difference.
Yeah, secure logout. You're able to because you have no burned nodes.
Yep.
And you're able to get out of there and come out. And NetSec did not get triggered to a location or anything bad happening. It did not burn any nodes outside that you have captured.
Okay.
So you're good.
Yep. And so I'll turn to the party. Oh, yeah, she told me all of her secrets. We know exactly where to go. There's a vat chamber and then a loading corridor. And then that's where the displacement device is.
Great. Good job.
I can never take you serious, Davis.
Well,
I'll pat him on the back a little too hard.
Some people are threatened by my intelligence, so I understand it.
And as you were in there, you had unlocked that door, and it is accessible now.
Yeah, I spam NetSec with, excuse me, would you like to talk about your extended warranty?
While he's babbling, I want to go over to the door and just kick it open.
All right. Yeah. It flies open. You're getting the smell of blood in the air. Lots and lots of blood. It's got that irony kind of mouthfeel to it.
Davis, you're first.
Maybe the weapons expert should probably go first. You need me to start the device.
And you need me to patch him up when he gets shot. So
I just start walking through the room.
It looks like Harper's first.
I follow Harper.
I'll follow Minkus.
Harper, I'll be honest, I'm not liking our odds with this group.
As you all start to enter this room, you can hear not a lot of light going on in here, but you can see shapes shifting in the darkness. You can hear the hiss of pistons and the smell of machine oil. And then again, you're getting that blood. And as you all are approaching in here, you hear a thud, the thud of something kind of falling from a distance that is probably 10, 15 feet up, boom, hitting that ground and just kind of echoing as it hits that metal floor in this room. And you can hear this scratching like along coming towards you. And as you look further deep into this room, you see two of those red eyes looking right at the four of you as it's this damaged Terminator torso is dragging its way towards you.
I look around, it's like, what the hell is this thing just doing laying here? No answers. All right.
I'm going to pull my knife and get ready to like move up on it and end it instead of firing a weapon down here.
Okay. As you get closer to it, and it's getting closer to you. Let me find my spot again. You see, it's a burly upper body. The lower half is a mess. It was not finished in its construction. There are strips of flesh that are draped kind of over, that weren't combined, weren't sewn in or melded with the chassis of this. Blood is cascading off of it, long gobbets of just gore and ichor kind of draping off of this thing. It looks like it's like when you wear, like your dad's coat when you were a little kid, right? It's not all like vacuum sealed to its body. And it's moving towards you. And Harper, you see a face that you've known before. This is General Miroslav, somebody who's gone missing weeks prior. Gone missing to become a model for these.
So the robot crawling towards looks like this general?
Yes. And it begins to say, "What are you doing? Stop. Please stop."
Yeah, I'm gonna move around to get a rear mount and just stab it in the back of the head or
All right.
wherever.
All right. Give me an attack roll with your knife.
Melee weapons is 2, so that's a total 4 dice that I'm rolling.
It's not the Tuma.
14 on my success, and then 14, 13, 15 for my skill dice.
Ooh. All of those hit.
Ooh, ooh.
You sound so disappointed.
Look it up. Look it up.
We had an NPC redeemed. Its name
Oh.
is Arnold.
Well, this is now no longer Miroslav. It is Arnold. That's an easy one. Anyone that's kind of behind and watching this happen, go ahead and give me a detect skill roll.
Ooh.
I got this. All right.
I'm a detecting motherfucker. So if I have a rank of 3 and a bonus of 7, I
Whew.
get
5
my
dice.
1 success. 5 dice.
Yeah.
5 dice total. 1 is your success. And then you're going to add
Yep.
7 to any roll.
What's passing?
We'll say this is a 12. A DC of 12.
A
All right.
2 pass.
16.
Success dice
got-
passed and 1 additional.
Okay, perfect.
You said 12 is the threshold.
Yes, yep. So your success needs to be
happens if you
12 or
need it?
higher.
12 or
You
higher.
you pass,
Okay.
yeah, you pass.
I have 2 successes.
Okay.
14 is.
Yeah, you're good.
I got 4 that are over 12.
Damn. All of you are kind of seeing Harper do the knife thing and are immediately congratulating him, because if any laser fire in this room misses its target, it is going to ricochet all throughout the room, not knowing when it is going to end. So the melee tactic here is the right choice. And you are all understanding of that. Did we get a damage roll for that knife?
Oh, what is the damage on a knife? What page is that on? I'm sorry.
Son
It's
of
not
a-
on my character
it's not on the
26.
character sheet. Hunting knife
26.
is it a hunting knife?
I have a combat knife, sir.
Damn, the damage is a D10 minus 4.
6.
D10 minus 4. Okay.
What if you do negative damage?
It's got
I
a
think
minimum
there's a
of
minimum.
1.
There's a minimum of 1.
So that is 5 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Jason, do you have a nose ring?
I have a
He
second
does.
ring, yes.
He's
I
got it in today.
I didn't know that.
It's new-ish.
Okay.
I had one years ago, but yeah, a couple weekends ago I went and got it
I
re-pierced.
was like, I'm seeing something there. I don't want to be
something
that weird
happened.
guy and be like, hey, man, something's on your nose.
All right.
There is
So-
something in my nose.
Still trying to figure out a little bit here. Combat knives don't have a damage rating to armor or armor damage.
Do not.
But because you are on the back of this, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say you can bypass that by being in its vulnerable spots behind the neck there. You're able to drive this combat knife in, give it a little twist, severing any kind of connection to its main CPU up in its head. But your knife does snap and break off inside of the spinal cord, the base of the neck. And it does immediately lose life, and you see, those of you that are standing out see that red light flicker, and then fade into nothing.
I'll look at the broken knife handle in my hand and just kind of shrug and drop it next to the body.
I want to try and take the chip out of this thing.
Okay. What kind of skill might that be?
So I have technical electronics,
Okay.
which is a 3 plus 8.
What's your Skynet lore?
1 and a 5.
So I have very high Skynet lore.
Okay, we
I
might
have-
need to combine
I
here.
have 1 and a 5 too. Sorry, I don't have high Skynet lore, but I have decent Skynet lore. Like, could I help him, or if this is going to go sideways, could I roll to see if I know something that could prevent it?
Let's have Davis do the electronic roll. Let's have Doctor do the Skynet lore roll.
Okay.
We'll say the Skynet lore roll is a 7. The electronic roll is a 10.
Okay. So
So if you both pass, you'll be able to get this.
I'm a 3, rank 3
you-
plus 8 bonus. So I roll the
So
3
you're
on
going to roll
my
5 total.
roll the 3 on my success plus 8.
Plus-
It's an 11.
Okay, you just met. For the Skynet lore, we're looking for a 7 or higher.
Okay, I have a rank 1, which means I roll 3 dice,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. And I add plus 5 to my rolls. I got 7 on my success, and
Just
I got 11 on both of my skills.
And then my other skill dice, I passed on all of them.
Okay. So where Harper put his knife in and snapped it off, it loosened a back kind of cap piece that kind of just came up just a little bit. And with your Skynet lore and looking through some of the schematics earlier with Kowalski, there's a lot of information pointing to this area as the main CPU connection. So between that, you're in the right spot. And Davis, you're able to just peel that cap off, and that chip is just plugged in right behind the base of that, underneath that armored plating. That the chip that's in Terminator 2.
Exactly.
The leftover, exactly.
Harper, good shot.
You're able to pop one out.
I think we could use this, and I grab it and put it in my bag.
So, question. In the timeline of the movies, where are we?
So in this system, Terminator 2 is not actual lore. So we're gonna say this kind of takes place before episode Terminator 1, the Terminator. So
All right,
Reese has not been sent back yet.
Okay.
You're
all
kind
right,
of
just wanted to
taking-
know if Skynet lore would have told me, like, to remind him not to accidentally take it back with him or something like that. But if I don't know that, then I don't know that.
Yeah. So you're kind of parallel to sending Reese back. Like it's, you're Reese without being Reese.
Okay, great. All
I
right,
think is where we're
got
at.
it.
The prequel.
Then
Yeah, the
would love to
prequel
be
that never
Reese Witherspoon.
showed up. Yeah. Reese's Pieces for me. So you see this passageway now that you're kind of closer and in this room start to open up a little bit, and you see you can barely discern some lights and sparks and life in this room ahead of you. A large steel chamber, and you see 8 large vats, glass vats, just kind of standing. They're all filled with this bright red blood, and that is that smell that you are getting. Supported in place by steel chassis and closed at the top with this thin gelatinous membrane. The membrane of the first vat on the right is punctured, and you can tell that was clearly the location of this limping Terminator as it emerged from there. And the trail of bloody footprint, or trail of bloody, handprints and body dragging is leading from that vat towards you. 7 these vats are still filled and illuminated from within. And beyond that is, from the map, is that corridor that is then going to lead to the time displacement chamber.
So I'd like to take a minute to rig explosives in this room.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you want to do that? You want to do it on each individual vat? Where would you like to do it?
Is there there's
Give
is
me
there
a
like a okay.
give me a, let me look over the skills again. Give me a detect, unless you can think of something else. This is more looking for like weak points or key points. And anybody else can do this as well if they'd like. Tactics might be a good one.
And they're the same for me, both detect and tactics. Sorry,
Either detect or tactics.
I'll go with tactics. I feel like it fits a little better.
Okay.
Got a 2 + 6 for my success dice.
7? No, that's 8. Yeah. Okay. You pick up, how many other successes did you get?
2 others.
Okay.
So a total of 3.
While he's rigging that, can I do something as well?
Yeah.
I
What would you
would
like
like
to
to do a medical check to see if we can figure out, like, do we have a good idea of what this is, or is this kind of unknown to us?
What you were picking up, Minguez, especially you, is you are picking up, this is the loading chamber for these vats. There are some mechanical arms that are moving around that look to fit on top of these vats and are able to move them towards that corridor that leads to the time displacement chamber. So you are putting together that this is like the final prep for these Terminators to skin them out and then put them down this hallway into the time displacement chamber. So this is kind of the loading dock.
Right.
Does that...
No reason for a medical check. Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, if that helps you.
I'm good, thank you.
So you are seeing some possible points of explosion. Would be the mechanical arms that move these, or the vats themselves.
Let's go with the vats themselves.
Okay. Does it say how many explosives you have on your person?
Yes, it says explosive charges and detonators, which I read as unlimited.
Just
Fuck yeah.
just like combat knife, no damage is unlimited.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if they're going to give the doc only 2 cigarettes and specifically indicate he's only got 2, that if there was a limit to the explosives, we would know
They
it.
would have said exactly.
Yeah, or they just fell asleep.
And it says explosives. That's plural, obviously.
Yeah, so we'll say, I want to say you have enough.
Okay.
I want to say you have enough for each vat, but that's gonna clear you out of explosives and charges and detonators. So give me, I guess you're gonna give me a demolitions check here. This is pretty routine, so we're gonna make it 10. Although it is a little elevated because it is explosives, but with your modifier, you should be pretty good here.
Okay. Wow, I just made it with the 10. But I 1 miss, so I have a total of 4 successes.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough you're able to very quickly get these rigged up. You're pretty cool under pressure here, just getting those all rigged up, each one in their place. What's everyone else doing while he's doing that? So you know that there's a hallway that you've now determined is kind of a loading dock into the time displacement chamber that you haven't actually made eyes on yet.
I'll be looking down the hallway to assess threats.
Okay. The hallway you came in or the hallway ahead?
Hallway ahead.
Okay. As you get closer to it, your movement sets off some lights, and now this is brightly lit. There's a reflection of overhead lamps pooling in the stainless steel. You know that this is now some kind of mechanical transfer chamber. You see, and as you get closer to those lights come on, the floor starts to move as like a conveyor belt, conveyor style. The walls as well have a conveyor belt, so it's grabbing on three sides of these vats and able to push them through this corridor, and they are moving. There is no control panel at this end, but you can make one out at the other end. What's everyone else doing?
Ride down.
I guess while he's setting up explosions, I'm just hanging by Harper watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's I'm kind of doing the same. I'm letting the shooty explodey guys do their shooty explodey stuff.
Okay. Yeah, Minguez gets it done relatively quickly. A couple rounds later, vats are queued, ready to go. So now you're all at the entrance of this hallway, and you're all seeing and hearing the whirring of these conveyor belts going towards the door, away from you, towards that time displacement chamber.
Can I do a detect check to see if I see anything that looks booby trappish?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So that's
Anyone
my good roll.
else that would like to? That's my good one.
I would probably do it too, just to stay on alert.
I rolled a 13 on my success check.
Okay.
And I have 7, 8, and 6. I have 14, 15, and 13 as passes.
Yeah, Doc.
I passed as well. What's the check?
It was 12. 12
Okay.
was the setting.
So success passes 13, 17, and then another 13. Yeah.
Damn, you all successes across the board. I have to start upping with the ante here.
No.
You can tell.
No, I had one fail. I didn't know if you needed to know
Okay.
that. I just was counting my successes.
Yeah, good enough. You can, like, the main conveyor belt on the ground, you can see some weird wear marks, and the only thing you can really put together is that these side rails that also have belts moving on them close in and kind of hug whatever is put upon that conveyor belt, the main conveyor belt.
Are they floor to ceiling?
Yes, floor to ceiling.
You might want to be careful. These things looks like these things move. They're gonna try and, like, if we step on this thing, they're gonna try and, like, grab us and pull us along towards the hole. I don't think that's gonna be a fun experience for any of us.
Is there anything on the ceiling? Is the ceiling reachable? And would it be like monkey bars?
It's all pretty smooth, straight steel ceiling, and then behind these side conveyors, you can tell it's the same wall just behind it. You can't really access it as these do go floor to ceiling and end to end.
So I want to do like a technical mechanical check to see if I can stop these from either moving in or just stop them from, like, working.
You do see a control panel at the other end.
Yeah, I think just mechanically at this end, is there anything I can do to stop it?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do.
All right.
Let's stick a wrench in them gears.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've got a flashlight. I was wondering if I could jab a flashlight in it or something.
So, sorry. So I have a rank 2 plus 7 bonus.
Okay, so you're going to roll 4.
Yeah, so I rolled the 4 plus 7, 11.
That's a fail.
But
Having a hard time. Just the massive size of these. I mean, comparing them to the vats, and just seeing how big these are, it would take something outside of hacking that control panel. It would take something very steady and sturdy to jam in there, and then maybe have a chance. They're pretty strong. Pretty. It's got high torque, low speed.
okay, so from the detect, is there anybody watching this room or anything earlier? Like, if we go start testing shit, is it gonna send a bunch of fucking Terminators?
No alarms going off. No sensors that you can see.
Any
Is there a
cameras?
No
computer
cams.
panel?
No
Computer-
cameras.
Is there a computer panel?
At the other end.
There is on the end of this corridor.
Oh, that's right. Okay, but there's not one in our room with the
No.
pod things.
No.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just step 1 foot onto
Okay.
the moving conveyor belt,
Okay.
but keeping a firm grasp of not getting onto that conveyor belt.
Okay.
And I want to see how fast these close in.
As you step on there, the conveyor belt that is moving away from you starts to halt, and you can immediately feel the treads start to go back towards you. Those are moving in, and you can see they're moving at a steady rate. Just
How
And
long
they're-
is it?
how long is the corridor?
Yeah.
Dude, come on. Why do you gotta ask that question?
I mean, because the next step is one of us is gonna run down this thing before
Yeah.
we get smushed.
Exactly.
I was thinking slip and slide.
Well, it's a little more problematic now that it runs.
Yeah,
in
it is
reverse when
turning
you put
around.
something on it, but
There's not a distance in here that I can see. Let's say it's about 50 feet. 50 feet long.
So who's got the best rushing?
I mean, my athletics is 2 with a bonus of 6.
It's fine.
I don't even have athletics, so
I don't know.
I'm gonna be this guy.
I've been doing sprinting for about 5 years.
Yeah, Davis has a rushing of 6.
Yeah, right. That I don't like.
Harper has 6.
I have 5
I'm
for
just slow.
rushing.
Nobody's Tony. Yeah,
What
The
is?
smoker. You don't want me rushing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have a rushing skill at all.
What is that? What is
it's
rushing?
above your hit. It's above your hit points in the movement.
Oh
box.
wait,
yeah. It's in a different.
I got a rushing of 6. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not a skill. It's a
Movement.
derived stat
Yeah.
from your movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys. What I'm thinking is, whoever's the fastest, and I don't really want this to be a dick measuring contest. We just really got to get it done. But whoever,
Because you would lose, Davis.
okay, good one. Burn on me. But if whoever's the fastest, if you can make it down there, it's only about 50 feet. You could probably stop that at that control panel.
You can see on the end of this, at the end of that 50 feet, you can see a small platform that is not conveyor belt, but it's a very slim piece of landing that one, maybe 2 people could stand there before it gets crowded. But that conveyor belt goes almost all the way to the door, to the threshold.
Well, what do you say, guys? Who anybody want to try it? Anybody have any other ideas?
I mean, it is a computer at the other end.
Well, I mean,
I'll take my gun off and set it down, and my helmet and my flak vest. Basically, trying to make myself as light as possible.
All right.
Does anyone have a pistol?
Yes,
I don't.
I
It's
do.
not a plasma pistol. Do we have like a regular, like old school mechanical pistol?
Pistola.
Does it not
Have an
explain what
assault
rushing
rifle.
is?
Yeah, it does. I think it's more of like a combat thing, and I'm reading a little bit more. We can equate this to an athletics skill check. Pushing through this and being able to keep your footing and fighting that treadmill that is moving in reverse. So that might be a little better than a rushing.
Okay, I don't have athletics at all, so I don't want to try.
You can still do it.
Oh, I know.
And yeah, I guess seeing as we don't, I'll keep my combat knife with me, but I'll set my armor and my plasma rifle down. Do a couple of little stretches. Not going to be super helpful, and say, "Well, we came this far, right?" And then I will just try and take off at a dead sprint and see if I can get to the other end of the tunnel before I get smushed.
Okay.
Harper, you got this.
All right. Give me an athletics skill roll. It says here I'm free to select any difficulty I choose, but it shouldn't be easy.
Right?
All right, so we're up in the ante here. We're going 15.
Whoa!
Going 15.
You got to roll a fucking 9, man.
Is that too much?
He's got a plus
I mean,
6.
Gives me a
20%.
20% chance.
It says it's not supposed to be easy.
Easy's like an 80% chance.
All right, let me go back to the skill table. Let me make sure I'm not being too I don't want to do you dirty there.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
All right. So 13 is considered strenuous. 16 is insane. So I'll back off. I'll go 13.
All right, you got this.
Okay. Well, come on, all 4 of my dice. Let's do
Just
this.
cast fireball, says Cranky.
13 exactly on my.
Oh, it should have stuck with the 15.
And then a 15 and a 14 and then a 7. So success dice was a 14 and then 2 additional successes.
Okay. So as you step your foot on there, you don't really depress the conveyor belt, and it keeps it rotating in the opposite direction. Those walls start to come in, and they start to get closer and closer to you. You're about a quarter of the way in as these walls get closer and closer, and now they're like rubbing up against you, your unarmored body. You're able to kind of use them as a push-off. And because your athletic skill roll was success with so many successes, you're not going to take any damage. But you do lose a little bit of a skin on your arm as that rug burn is happening. And you make it to the other side. And you are now on that small landing, and that opens up into a larger oval room.
I'm Harper.
So there's not a closed door there, but there's a small landing strip, and then it opens up into this larger oval room where you're seeing banks of computer terminals, and tons of cables and tons of this is Davis's jam.
Is the control panel that's here next to the door that we could see? Does it have like a on-off button? Because that's the extent of like my computer.
It does not have a simple on-off button. It looks like it's going to have to be something a little more complicated than that too.
I stab it. Like I just stab the control panel. Like
We stab.
I don't have a hacking skill.
Computer hacking skills, bow staff skills.
I've got nunchuck skills.
Nunchuck skills. Oh shit! All right, so let's see. Would this be brute force hacking?
Well, I mean, no, not really, but
I'm kidding.
kind of.
I'm trying. Let's see what.
Would this be mechanical or computers?
I don't have any of those skills, y'all.
Well, he's just simply stabbing.
I'm just trying to break the mechanism
I'm
that
looking-
causes malfunction.
Roll to hit.
As you drive your knife into this, those belts start to whir faster. one on the left gets off its track, and now this large flapping band is just, and then it slowly burns itself out. Whatever motor is in there burns itself out. The left side does the same thing. Finally, the floor burns itself out. But
I'm sure it was loud.
But yeah, you start to. There are some red lights up in the ceiling that start to, and you can. Something has been tripped.
Bring my guns!
But that corridor is now serviceable for anybody to just simply walk.
And Davies, get your ass in here.
We need to move, guys. And so I'm going to sprint and try and connect as fast as I can into the closest computer.
Okay. Everybody else following?
Yeah, I casually stroll though.
Yeah, I'm gonna light up my last cigarette. I still have one cigar left, and walk
All right.
with me.
So y'all make it into what we know from the map as being this time displacement chamber. A huge oval room, banks of computer terminals at the farthest point of the room, series of cables running off it and looping around one another, forming a huge mound of wiring in the center of the chamber, surrounding a small raised platform of white plastic and yet more steel. There's a faint blue nimbus surrounding the platform, and the lingering scent of ozone infects the air nearby. This is the time displacement device. Nearby the displacement device is a mounting platform onto which the vats from the previous chamber could be loaded. So you're seeing kind of now the end of the line for these chambers. You can see the Terminators here are removed and readied for transportation to the past. There are 3 on the platform already. They're not activated, but they are on the platform and lined. They are lined with batteries and cells, and they're ready to go. The thrumming noise from deep below you can hear start to pick up, whirring of machines, the endless click and beep of computer panels diverting power to the displacement device. It's happening all around you. The air itself has this electrical charge. You get this strange kind of popping sound in your mouth as your saliva bursts and little static charges going off.
My fillings.
Yeah, exactly. The task is now simple. You need to activate the time displacement device by hacking into the chamber's control terminal.
Oh, man.
Near the platform.
This makes Davis so horny.
Don't say horny.
Yes, please never again.
You are going to hack here, and it's going to be kind of a big hack. So there are going to be shit happening, but
All
yeah,
right,
you're going to go ahead and hack. So
who's going in first? Who's doing this? Because this may be a one-way trip.
It's you, Doc.
It's me.
Okay.
I will.
Davis got to run the machines. Send the next smartest man backs.
I gotta blow the popsicle stand.
All right. All right. So I pull it out. I just whip it out,
Don't
baby.
pull it out.
I whip it out. No, I pull out my hacking tools.
Okay.
Just whip it straight out. Here we go.
Just slam it down on the table.
all right. So do you have your hacking steps up?
No. What?
Come on, you're the hacker.
You're the DM. You're the director. You direct.
I
You're supposed to-
clearly know what I'm doing.
What's the motivation here, director?
Yeah, you
director.
need to do a vulnerability scan, so make a computer skill roll against the network's encryption value.
Okay. Not good.
Oh, shit.
An 11.
And the plan falls apart. Thanks, Davis.
It's over already, right?
Computer, so I rolled my success dice was a 5 plus 6 and 11.
Where's the
Do you have any ability to re-roll anything?
Technical minded engineer may
okay, there.
re-roll any or all when they spend a point of fate during a technical
Okay.
skill roll.
So what was your success die total?
11.
11. What how many successes did you have after that?
I don't know what was the number I was meeting there.
Oh, 10.
Oh, baby! I had 2 successes after that. I had a 5 and a 4 plus 6, so an
Okay.
11 into 10.
So
Don't worry about
you
that other
get
one.
with that, you get to pick
Ooh, baby.
your entry point. So on page 35 in the PDF there. You get to pick your entry point. I need to keep track of some.
Whoever
some
thought
rounds
hacking was so sexual?
Yeah, it's like
I'm glad I'm not the only one who's.
so hot right now.
Oh
Handsome.
my god.
So you can go in the top left, bottom left, or bottom right.
Can
are
I
entry
can I
points.
see the?
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't say anything about keeping the nodes covered. I
Is it the back
think-
one? Is it the
I don't-
one on page 35?
yeah.
Okay.
Are you asking to use the back entrance?
Well, but man, shit, I don't know because. Are you sure I can see this?
I'm gonna say you see the all the nodes, but you don't know what the letters mean. But you see the subroutines, right?
Okay.
But you don't know which each one of them mean until you get there, until you hack to it.
Okay.
Hack to you.
So I'm gonna go bottom. I'm gonna go top left, to be honest.
Top left. Okay, the 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and give me. I can't remember what it's called.
A computer check.
'Cause- Yeah, it's another computer check. See how many nodes you can get in.
Ooh, baby.
Everybody else, as you are around, and Davis is in hacking, those alarms are starting to kind of ring throughout the building. Like you can see them starting to now make its way through all the security checks and everything. And you do hear more life happening outside of these walls. There is only one way in, though.
So what is my skill check? Because I rolled fucking amazing.
Fucking amazing. 10. 10 is the magic number
All
here.
4. So success was I rolled a 10 plus 6.
Holy shit.
And then
Yep.
each a 5 plus 6, a 7 plus 6, and a 7 plus 6. So I got 4 right.
Okay. So you can go 5 spaces.
Okay. So I'm going to go down,
Okay.
diagonal,
Diagonal down or
diagonal.
diagonal up.
Well, so I mean, upper left-hand corner, I can only go down, and then I can go diagonal down,
Yep.
and then I can go diagonal left,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hit left the L.
Okay. All right. So you are at a subroutine.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What's it? I want to get at what everybody else is doing here in this first round, as they are hearing things start to kind of pop off outside.
Do I need to be standing on like a platform or something if I'm gonna get zapped back in time?
At a certain point, you will. You'll have to be kind of. There are 3 Terminators kind of in line, ready to be loaded onto that. For whatever point, whatever reason, production is stopped for a moment. They're not sending anybody back. So yeah, you will have to be on that main raised kind of dais platform to be zapped out of here.
I'm gonna go
But
ahead
he's-
and get up. Oh, go
Okay.
ahead.
I was just gonna say
Gonna take-
Davis has to get to that subroutine in there to activate the displacement device.
so
Can I see the hallway from the platform?
Yes. Yeah, it's this big oval room, and that platform's kind of right in the middle. Davis is at the back of the room, hacking away.
All right, I'm gonna get on the platform and light up the last cigar and point my assault rifle at the main entrance and hope he can get me out of here.
guys, I'm gonna get you some cover. Yeah, and I want to activate. I mean, I can read it, so I don't know how shitty this is for a player. But I'm gonna activate those 2 turrets.
Yep. Yeah, so this first, what's everyone else doing? I want to, Minguez and Harper.
I mean, I'm armoring back up, putting
Okay.
and then basically just taking sights down the hallway. I assume that's the only way into the room, so
Yep.
I'm waiting.
I want to survey the room and see if I can figure out where these computers are drawing their power from.
Okay, give me an electrical check. Is that a thing?
Is that a thing? I have no idea.
Technical electronics
Yeah,
appears.
technical electronics.
All right. What's the roll if you're not efficient with that?
I think you're just going to get 2.
Just the 2, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and your bonus, I don't know what it's derived from, what skills.
Hold on,
again,
I got it. Technical electronics. So I have a +8. I
I have a
imagine.
technical mechanical is +6.
I imagine it's no or conch. I don't know what conch is.
Concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration. That's it's
That's
going
my-
to be more.
That's my only 5, so that's the only thing I could count. I don't know how they get the. I imagine the bonus
Your
is.
brain.
I don't. Brains
Yeah,
is
let me-
4.
Mingus. Let me see. Strength. We'll give you a 3. We'll just go with knowledge. We'll take it from your knowledge stat. We'll just kind of house rule this here. So you're going to roll 2 dice, add 3.
We'll do technical is conch. I just found it.
Oh, is it? Okay, then
Yeah.
add 4. We'll
Okay.
go ahead and go with that.
That's what I said.
4 dice. All right.
Genius. I mean,
Add 4 to your 2 dice.
J-Rhythm.
7 + 4, so 11.
Yeah, success
only
on
have-
that dice.
Only 1 success. I'm failed on the other.
Okay. You see, there's a lot of cables coming in from the ceilings. A lot of cables coming out from the computers to that displacement device. There's a variety of them up there. You don't know which one might be power, but it would have to be one of those that are coming in from the ceiling. That help?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go round 2.
okay. So
So you're there on the L. Okay.
those turrets are not activated, right?
Okay. So you did the subroutine. I think you have to roll
Again.
for the subroutine. Yeah. Let me double check. Again, this is where it kind of gets clunky, and hacking kind of is a sub game, and
It takes over the whole game.
kind of takes over. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to make it special for everybody,
What's
but
this?
bear with me. Exploit subroutine. When a hacker exploits a subroutine, ask the player what they want to achieve and use the standard effect list in the scenario notes. Roll the appropriate skill to exploit the subroutine. So you have to roll again.
Okay. It's a 7 + 6. Are we still looking for a 10?
Yep, 10 is the DC for all
Three-
hacks. On
3
this.
successes, including my success dice, 1 failure.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that's enough to get what you want here. So you have the manual controls for 2 turrets that as soon as you get in and you take control of that subroutine, they pop out of the ceiling and are now starting to rotate around, kind of scanning and surveying the area. Those are treated as assault rifles, by the way.
Guys,
for
I got
anybody.
you a little bit extra cover. It should just be a few more minutes. Doctor, get ready. So okay,
Doctor, get ready.
Doctor, get ready, baby. It's Kiss's new album after Doctor Love. I don't. That's not
And
Kiss.
before Doctor Feelgood.
Yeah,
from
that's the real
Kiss.
song. That's the real. Kiss is not a good.
Don't
band.
shoot me. Don't shoot me. So that was a round. Now we're going back. Does the party want to do anything else to help prepare? You're starting to feel the pressure and the hum of action happening outside. Harper, you can see just past that corridor you came in some of that liquid splashing out of some of those vats in the other room. No Terminator yet, but you can imagine they are breaking through that the thin layer of the pudding, the top layer of pudding that kind of dries.
If you blow those
The film.
vats, is that going to get us?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to bring the building down on us. Davis needs to hurry the shit up.
Just one more minute.
Any other prep by anyone else? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, actually. If I can, I'm gonna toss my medical kit.
Okay.
Harper.
Okay.
Help you guys get out of here.
All right, Harper, you now have the medical kit. All right, Hacker Davis, give me another. Well, you gotta give me a computer check.
Okay. So I've done the subroutine. I can now move back to a node whenever I want.
Yeah, it's kind of free movement.
Yeah, within the nodes that I've done.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move left and then up and diagonal to that circle point
Circle.
again.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're gonna roll from here.
Okay. Dude, you might fast track this son of a bitch.
Bro, that's 3 successes, 1 failure.
Okay.
I mean, like legit, I have over a 50% chance
Yeah.
to get this every single time.
Yeah, that gets you to the X if you want to get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
So you
just
get
2 more seconds.
You get to the subroutine for the time displacement device, but you're gonna have to do a roll next round.
Yep.
Harper, Minguez, are you still in the back looking at the power, or have you moved forward at all?
Now that I know where it's at, I'm going to move forward towards the conveyor belt.
Okay. All right. You do see 2 Terminators now standing at the end of that hall, making their way towards you, and they're going to fire.
Ooh.
I don't really want to do initiative. Is everybody okay with that? Just
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we're
just
like,
kinda moving
just
through this.
call us out.
Okay.
Just call us out.
We've been winging it all night, anyways.
I don't
alive.
feel. I
We're
don't
here for
feel
the-
like
here
it.
for the story and the fun. The
Yeah.
rules can just,
Okay.
whatever.
Fuck the rules.
Fuck the rules. Oh, that was a Biohazard song way back in the day. All right. Let's see. They're going to fire at you. They have a rifle. Where is the thing? Okay, 4. Here is my success. That's a 4 and a 5. Okay. All right. Success. Ooh, that was a 9. Plus, I guess it's a +4. So it's going to be a 13.
Guess?
I
guessing
get.
you're the DM?
Well,
He's the
we're
director.
all learning here, folks. So they're using their rifle skill. The rifle skill is a 4.
Okay.
So I rolled a 9 plus 4,
Really
right?
Good. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
no, their bonus is different from their skill,
There's not.
theoretically. So the skill is how many, or the ranks in the skill is how many dice they get to roll.
Right. But it does not show their modifier.
Well, then it's 0.
Yeah, so I'm thinking so that's going to be a 14. Now, it's shooting at you, Harper.
Okay.
Okay.
How do we know it
gives 0
hits
fucks.
again?
Um,
Like how do we know it hits? I'm
So
blanking.
soak, you have the PR. And then if it hits the PR, so if his PR is 4, it takes 4 off of that. And then if it
Your success is what controls the hit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like
Black
the
dice controls the hit.
yeah.
So if you pass the success, then you've hit.
and you do the damage.
Now you go to look at the armor and you take out the soak, and then remove it from his armor.
But in the
Whatever's
the
left.
damage is so success dice is not counted. The bonus skill dice are then if you hit success with those, it adds to the damage of the weapon. So if your weapon does 6 and you have 3 success dice on top of your success dice, so skill dice, I guess. That's 9.
We're gonna edit all this shit out.
Yeah, we will. So it's 9 minus his soak of 4, and it does 5 damage to his resistance or whatever the fuck it's called. It's math time here with FeatherFall Tabletop. I just want to say thank you all.
It's just there's not a
Margin of
clear.
success. Margin of success is used during attacks to modify the damage inflicted by the shot.
Yes. So what weapon are they using?
The badass
they
plasma
have
rifle.
rifles. Yep, the
Okay,
same
so
thing I do.
what's the base damage on that?
2d10 minus 4.
So roll 2d10 minus 4. Is that 2d10 from each d10 or just in total?
No, it just hits.
Yeah. When an attack is successful, the damage inflicted should be determined, scoring the used weapons profile, and then you do additional.
How do we
damage
know
for
the
each
attack is successful?
Because you hit with your success dice, right?
Right.
Well, no, that's what he's saying.
I rolled
How do we
a
know what the
14.
target number is?
Yeah, that's what I'm missing in this. I think a 14 is high enough. We're gonna say it hits.
Fuck yeah.
We'll just we'll roll with it. So, and there was an 8, so I would say he had one success in there on top of one skill success on top of his success die. So he's gonna roll 2d10. Ooh, that's
minus
a 9.
4, but plus 1 for the additional success.
Yes. So that was 9, 10, 11. Minus 4 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. So that's going to be 8 damage, and that's minimum damage anyways.
Right, and
it does 3 armor damage.
Oh, this is why you need to roll initiative.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm reading because there's defensive maneuvers.
Okay.
Based on initiative.
Whatever.
We'll
don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying for future.
For the next game, we'll make sure we have that all planned out.
So the resistance on my armor is how much damage it soaks, and then the PV.
Yes.
So if
So
it's got
the PV is the soak. So he did 8 damage. What's your PV?
4.
So 4 of that's going to be gone away immediately. Right. That other 4 is going to go to your resistance.
And so once my resistance hits 0, my armor is worthless.
Gone, yeah.
So basically, I took 4 points of damage, and he blew through a third of my armor.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do that. The other one is going to shoot at you, Minguez.
This is because I brought up initiative, isn't it?
Yes, you are now. So that was a 9. Do we want to just pick like an AC and we try to hit it because we are not doing all the initiative stuff? I'm thinking 10 is a good one, and this would be a miss.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. Sure. So this one misses. They do move forward. They are now at the edge of the outside of the other end of that corridor. And I'll apologize for not being savvy on these rules.
I'm reading right now. It is so convoluted.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're in the end game here, so
I'm like 8 sessions into Star Wars, and I'm still figuring out combat.
Yeah, exactly.
That's okay.
Okay, back to Davis. We need a hack. Unless
this one, he's in the X
you,
now, right?
You are in the chamber.
Baby. I'm in the X.
This is time science.
Okay, so you're going to give me another computer skill check. Or no, this is to initiate time travel requires a time science skill roll, difficulty 10. So time science skill roll 10.
It seems super low.
It does kind of.
I mean, he had to do a lot of work to get there.
True.
Theoretically.
So I'm in the X. I got to do time science?
Yes, yep. Time science skill roll.
What is my time science? This is the dumbest shit of it. Time science.
Anonymous chair. Thanks for the bits.
Is 1-1-5.
Okay, so you're gonna roll 3 dice.
Time science, so you have to do it.
Yeah, you have to.
All right, baby.
Crank
Here
it up.
Go.
Come on, Davis. Wait.
This goes to 11.
That's a 6 plus 5, baby.
An 11.
Plus
and then how many
6
success?
Well, if it's 10, is the skill check?
Yeah.
All of them are successes. Boom. Bye, doctor.
Okay. So as this happens, there's a sound like thunder and blue light cascading out from the time displacement device. It starts whirring around, making you feel as though you are watching everything from beneath water. Lightning dances out into the earthing pads, and then your companion, your comrade, is gone and swallowed by an absence in the air, a globe of nothing. The brightness, the blueness intensifies until everything is consumed, wiped clean. Doctor, you have been wiped away. You are gone.
You're clear to blow it. Yeah.
What is happening now is those two more Terminators behind the two that are in the hallway start to trudge forward out of there, shaking off any of the viscous liquid that was in those vats. You hear some scraping and some clawing, and Terminator arms start to rip through some of the outer walls in this room, pulling their way in. There are now a total of 7 Terminators around you and surrounding this place.
Blow it.
Mean
Remember, I
guys?
count 7. What do you count?
I got 7. Blow it now. I'd rather
There were
take my
7,
chances with
and
trouble.
I blow it.
You click those detonator buttons, and it starts out in that vat chamber room, blowing those 4 Terminators that are in the way in that hallway just to the side, smashing them up against the wall. You can assume the other Terminators that have yet to remove themselves from their vats are dealing with the same damage, and it starts to kind of connect to other bits of explosive gas lines throughout this building, crumbling the ceiling down, closing all of you in, and just crashing down on this time displacement device, crumbling this entire room.
As
You
he's,
were victor. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as he's blown it, I just want to say, good luck, Bassett.
You were, and as you say that, this large ceiling tile just comes in and crushes you down at your computer terminal. You fulfilled the mission. Kowalski is thumbs up. You fulfilled the mission. You sent somebody back. Bassett is the only hope now for the human resistance. Everybody else suffered the fate of many of the humans in this futuristic situation. And that's it for tonight, folks. That's the end of 2 Steps Back. I do feel I'll take the brunt of the hit here. Butchered some of the rules here. Some of that is again my fault. Some of that is the writing and the layout
No,
here.
it's not your fault. This is crunchy.
I now have a challenge to myself to revisit this and hit it all. But I will when you're trying to stream on a time limit, some of the crunchiness is probably not the best. So we'll spend some more time in this. We'll try to figure it out. We'll try to get a command of it, and we'll see what happens. As I did back the Kickstarter, so I think I owe it to myself to figure that out. But thank you, players, for playing through this Terminator one shot. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Anonymous, Cheer, Master Misunderstood, Cranky for hanging out. Anybody else I missed that donated or was there with us through the journey. It's much appreciated. Channel stuff. What's coming up? We got Cyberpunk Session
Sunday.
0/0/5 on Sunday. You will see Jason Fleshsmith here as the DM of that game. I'll be in that game as well, playing Katsumi, a med doctor in this cyberpunk world. After that, we got some Icewind Dale on Monday. We'll be back for Avernus. We had a crazy episode on Wednesday. We're still recovery mode. We have no idea how we're going to get out of this mess we got ourselves in. So if you want to see that TPK happen on Wednesday, join us. We got Candle Keep happening on the 31st. We got stuff all over the place. Come check us out. Come hang out with us in the Discord.
Gateway Wars is in there somewhere.
Gateway Wars in there somewhere. Icewind Dale. We got the things happening. Check out we have a fancy schedule in the Discord.
Oh, it's on
So
our
if you
Twitch too. So
It's on our Twitch too. So either look there, but join the Discord. Come hang out with us. Those of you in podcast land and YouTube world, you're going to be hearing our new theme song at the opening. Maybe I should have teased this at the opening. You'll hear that. Tell us what you think. Leave a comment down below. We're quite fond of it already. So I think that's it. I don't want to ramble anymore. Again, I want to thank the players for coming out on this Thursday night and hanging out and playing some Terminator RPG. Much appreciated, fellas.
Lots of fun.
Any final words there, Bob?
no, I think we're good.
Okay.
Trying to find somebody to raid.
Who we got?
I think we're gonna go ahead and raid TPK roleplay. They're at 3 hours, so I'm hoping they're not going
TPK roleplay.
too much longer. Anonymous Cheer, thanks again for all those bits. Appreciate it.
Bitty, bitty, bitties.
Ginkgo, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and start that raid. Be sure to hang out. So this is different. This is a one shot, so it doesn't really work. But in our D&D Cyberpunk games, there is incentive to donate. It does affect the world, so read the panels below. Half of all of those donations, again, go to charity all the time.
Up the doggos.
Yep. Helping save the animals. All right, we're raiding. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys on Sunday.